I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Your website is not just there for looks and frills, okay? It is your number one tool to disseminate information, to make a connection with your fans, and to close the sale, whatever that means for you as a musician. And you can use elements from your music branding strategy to achieve those goals. Hi, I'm Anitra J from the Crafty Musician blog. I post weekly videos right here on YouTube helping musicians establish a fan base and make money with music. Today we're going to talk about your artist development and how you can use a music branding strategy on your website to stand out and make a significant impression with your audience. If you want to learn more DIY hacks for your music career, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be personally notified every time we upload a new video. We're going to run through the basics really quick because if you've been spending some time with us, you already know the basics for a standard music website. Pictures, bio, blog, video, music projects, news, calendar, things like that. An electronic press kit. Those are the standard things, standard elements that go onto your music website. But you, as a business savvy musician, a crafty musician, you're gonna actually go a step further than that in order to make a significant impression with the people coming to your website. What you really want your website to do is to be an investment and to produce a return from that investment. Hey, you're paying hosting fees, you're paying to the website platform, whoever is creating your website, you have invested a significant amount of money into this website, so you want it to create some sort of return for you, meaning to sell merchandise, to increase your subscribers, your mailing list, to sell your music, to sell tickets, to sell yourself as an entertainer. You want your website to actually start producing things for you. So in order to do that, you have to go a step further in order to make that connection, in order to close that sale, in order to get out of your website what you really needed to do as a musician. So what we're going to do today is talk about how you can use your music branding strategy in order to make that happen. Number one, start looking at your website as a place people can go to encounter you and to encounter an experience. So like we talked about your music brand, you have a specific purpose as a musician, whether it's to generate nostalgia, whether it's to relax people, whether it's to get people pumped and crunk like they feel like they're at a club, whether it's to explain or to create or generate awareness about a certain topic. Your music has a purpose, so your website should flow with that similar purpose. So let's say, okay, so my music, I am an R&B soul artist. I infuse elements of pop and R&B and jazz to create an experience where people can come and relax and engage in self-care and engage in self-awareness, to grow, to become a more whole person, to become a better version of themselves. So on my website, I have things that they can read up on as far as learning how to set boundaries, learning how to live your life based on your own values, creating your own values. It's a place that people can go to grow, to learn, to become self-aware. And I have different things on my website for people to be able to do that. So it's not just listening to music, which is included in that, is for sure. It's not just reading my bio, it's more than that. And so that's what I mean by creating that experience. So that's something that you can do as well. Get creative. You can also have a specific room, it's a page, but a room, you can call it a room or a corner on your website where you are actively engaging with people. You are doing a lot more than just telling them that you're an artist and this is what you're doing, these are the projects you're doing. You are actually helping people to encounter your mission, helping people to understand and experience your mission and be able to grow from that, whatever your mission as a musician is. Now, I do have a worksheet and an exercise for you to go through. If you haven't created your mission statement as a musician, that is the first and foremost thing you need in order to execute a music branding strategy. You have to know what your mission is in order to do all this stuff. So I will leave a link to that worksheet down below in the description box. Make sure you get that and work through your mission statement first before you start doing this kind of thing, because if you don't know your mission as a musician, you're kind of floating by and not really understanding what it is you're trying to do with your music. Number 2, create something that is interactive on your website. Give your viewers something to do, something to interact with you on. It could be something as simple as signing a guest book, or it could be playing a game, or it could be filling out a survey or taking a quiz or something to that effect, where it's something that they are doing on your website. Keep them on your website, keep them engaged longer, and to create that experience so that they can remember you. You want to make some sort of impression so that when they go back to their lives, they go back to their responsibilities, they remember you because they had an experience with you. Facilitate a personal connection. Now, I know that this is a website and it's a self-navigating experience, and you're probably off doing life yourself while this person is viewing your website. So it's easier said than done to facilitate that personal connection, but there are things that you can do. For example, you can record a video where you post a video on that page that they're on, talking specifically to them, having a direct message that you can share with that person, talking about yourself, talking about your music, and just being candid. People love to see behind the scenes. People love to experience your personality as a musician, and this is a great way to do that. You have a great opportunity here on your website in order to facilitate that positive connection, establish a personal rapport with that person. If video isn't your thing, you can also have some sort of experience where you're sharing journal entries, you're sharing some sort of photo collage with personal anecdotes about your life, about your mission, about your general idea of who you are and your music, using elements from your brand, who you are, what your identity is, what you're here for. You can include that on your website, on your experience, right? For people to learn more about you and to get down to the root of who you are as a musician. Now, those are just a few things that you can do on your artist's website to establish a positive rapport with the viewers and to make that deeper connection so that you can achieve your music career goals. For more help with music branding and artist development, download my free artist development checklist. It walks you through all the steps you need to go through the artist development process and to create a music branding strategy to make yourself stand out. You can download the free checklist by clicking on the link. I'll leave it down below in the description box, and go ahead and start that download right now. Music branding and artist development doesn't have to be this rocket science that you have to figure out. It is really easy, it's a lot of fun, and you can make a lot of connections just by going through this process. So stick around, I'll have more tips for you in artist development and branding your music in the future. Thanks for watching, and keep it crafty. Head on over to thecraftymusician.com for more tips and tricks to level up your music career. Talk to you soon.